Pete Davidson just went there. The comedian made another joke about Ariana Grande and his size. This time, it wasn't about their engagement, it was about her sex life with Big Sean. I don't think Ari will be laughing at that one. And fans of Demi Lovato are concerned that the singer broke up with her new boyfriend, Henri Levy, because she was MIA from his Paris fashion show. I have the inside scoop on all these stories right now, so let's get to it. Hey everyone, it's Devin Howard, and we've got to start this off by talking about Pete Davidson and the joke he made about Ari and Big Sean's bedroom habits. Most guys don't want to even hear about, let alone joke about, their exes' love lives with their exes. But Pete is apparently brave enough to go there.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. The comedian took the stage last night in New York City and of course had to give the audience what they wanted, a little sprinkling of humor about his relationship with Ariana Grande. Only this time he didn't tell some self-deprecating story about his failed relationships or the expectations she set for future girlfriends about his,
penis.
Instead, he claimed that the whole rumor about the size of his man bits wasn't entirely true, and that the one Ari was really talking about was Big Sean. Pete joked that he listened to Thank You Next while he was with some other comics, and a friend asked him, who taught her how to take that though? And another person responded saying, Big Sean. Well, Pete certainly didn't deny any of that, so maybe he's not as impressively large as we were made to believe. And in the Thank You Next music video, Ariana wrote on Big Sean's page that he could still get it. Alright, well now that we've got that incredibly pressing news story out of the way, let's discuss Demi Lovato and her romance with Henri Levy. Shortly after leaving rehab, Demi and Henri were seen cozying up together around Los Angeles, confirming that she jumped into a relationship right after receiving treatment. The two acted as each other's sober accountability partners, which seemed like a pretty good idea. But Henri just had a fashion show last night in Paris, and his lady was nowhere to be found. This is exactly why I was worried about Demi jumping into a relationship so quickly after leaving rehab. She experienced something so traumatic not too long ago, and if her relationship failed, adding a broken heart to her recovery process would make things much more difficult. So when I learned that she wasn't at the fashion show, my heart sunk. I was worried about how she'd be able to maintain her commitment to health and wellness while feeling so low. On top of all that, I heard rumors that he was getting close to Courtney Love, which obviously would have been a difficult pill for Demi to swallow. Luckily, I was stressing out for nothing, which is the story of my life if you know me. Demi and Henri are still doing well, and her decision to skip the show was entirely intentional. While Henri jetted off to France to prepare for the big event, she spent time in Florida for a friend's wedding, but she also knew that skipping the European runway was best because Henri was working around the clock to get things ready, and Demi would have been alone most of the time. Even though she wasn't there to cheer her man on, our source said that she's a huge fan of his brand and supports him even when they're not together. As for the Courtney Love canoodling rumors, our source says that the two are longtime friends and Demi is totally comfortable with their platonic relationship. There's nothing romantic between the two of them, but they are very close. Okay, so we can all breathe a sigh of relief. I'm thrilled to see that these two are still going strong. What do you think about them? Are they in it for the long haul? Also, what are your thoughts on Pete's jokes about Big Sean and Ariana? Sound off in the comments. If you like staying in the loop when it comes to news about your favorite celebs, make sure you subscribe to our channel.